Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is the Media Marauder, and this is episode 357, I believe, of Through the Mail Autographs. We like to write 100 letters per week. We send them out, and we show you what we get back. So we have plenty of content on this channel. If you like that kind of content, please hit the like button right now. The more you hit the like button, the more I can help everybody out. The algorithm picks up the video more, and I can help more people, because that's what I'm here for. I'm to help people, because back in the day when I was doing it in the 80s, we'd write 1,000 letters and we'd only get about 100 of them back. And now I'm shooting about a 90% rate of people I send to. So keep an eye on what I get signed, and then you can get them signed too. But we do baseball and football and basketball and golf, celebrities, hockey. We do about everything. We only got 2 in today, so we didn't get many. But I do have a cool Facebook purchase, a couple of Facebook purchases and eBay purchases to show you. And I have my 80 through 81. It's only 80 and 81. And the album's huge. So we're going to find some good stuff. Oh, first off, I had somebody today run into me, and they offered me a collection. It's a once-in-a-lifetime deal, but it's $15,000. Guy has some UDA, like signed Jordan jerseys and Kobe UDA basketballs, all kinds of stuff. So I doubt if I'm going to be able to get it. I don't have that kind of money, but I'd love to get it. So let's get right at it. Let's go to reality now. Reality is I got Chris Cottarelli's autograph, 84 Donruss, 84 Topps, 87 Topps, and an 84 Donruss. Sweet. Love my 84 Donruss. And last but not least, Bill Fahey, 78 Topps, 74 Topps, 83 Donruss, and an 83 Topps. All right, guys, thanks for watching this, and thanks for signing my cards, everyone. And let's show you some cool stuff now. This video shouldn't take too long, which is great. We bought this lot of 7 autographed 1954 cards. I believe I have like a little bit over $35 in it. And when I was looking at some shows, almost everybody at the shows I saw wanted at least $5 for these cards unsigned. So by the time you send them, you're going to have $6 in them anyway. So I have about $6 in these already signed. So it made a better sense to me. I didn't have to write the letters too. So I got Ray Herbert. He just died. And that's a better condition than the one I have. So I'll probably swap that out and upgrade it. There's a Bob Otis. I've already got a few of these, so that will be sold. Roy Face. I think I have that one already, so I'll probably sell that one too. Alex, is it Gramus? I think I need this one, so I don't have that. And I need this Bob Ross. I need those two. I have a Bobby Shantz. This might be an upgrade because I don't think mine has all these stats on it, so I'll just switch that out. And Mel Roach, I can't remember if I have or not. So I got 7 of those for, like I said, about $6 a piece. I think it was like $36 to $38 for those shipped. So I was glad to get that. Bought something else from someone else. I think this was like $10 shipped maybe. Dave Nelson, he's deceased. I needed that for the 70 set. And I think it might have been $8. I got this Rick Meyer mailer for $3, I think. So it was like $8 or $9 shipped. I was glad to get those. Had another buyer or seller. I think we got all these cards for like $10 maybe. Because a lot of them were like 50 cents and some of them were $1. So we got Rich Gale, 82 Fleer. I think we paid $1 for that. Nelson Santovina. Needed that. I don't think I had Eric King. Don't think I had this Mike Brumley. I used to write to Dan Melendez when he was in college, and I have some letters written from him, so I just wanted that for me because it was 50 cents. Like I said, some of these were 50 cents. I think Hilligus was 50 cents. I think Hamlin might have been 50 cents too. And I don't think Frazier signs his mail anymore. I think he charges, so I picked that up for 50 cents. And Paul Gibson and a Gene Walters. Like I said, I can't remember how much it was. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Might have been about $6 or $7 shipped because, like I said, most of those were like 50 cents. So that was a great deal, especially for, a lot of those guys don't sign their mail. And let's show you this real quick. I know some of you guys like seeing the albums. Some of you already left by now, and you won't be hearing me say that you left by now. So let's see what we got here. Try to get this a little bit better. But this is the 1980. Hey, cool. I got one signed by two of them. I'm not sure about this other guy if he signs or not. I really like this 1980 set because, in 1980, I was 11 years old, and I was really big time into baseball. So these are all the guys that I saw play. This is like my era, I should say. Again, we have some on the back. I just picked up that Mike Lum the other day. I think I got that on Facebook for like $1. And sometimes, like I said, I put those fan favorite cards, if they match those, just to put them in there, just because they look cool. If I can happen to find them. There's Tom Underwood, he's deceased. Ray Fosse's deceased. I think Dave Kingman's a $5 fee. I think Willie Hernandez wants like $15 in the mail now. I saw some people getting Rick Russell back again. I hadn't seen him return for like 2 years. Here's another one. It's a double. I don't know if Dan O'Brien signs or not. Bernie Carbo, Rookie of the Year. Gary Templeton, he's a pretty tough autograph. Manny Mota. Ken Obergefell charges $12. Johnny Oates is deceased. I think Joe Beckwith is deceased now. Woody Fryman's also deceased. Tony Perez, that's a nice one. I've had that one for a while. Scott Sanderson's deceased up there in the corner. Vita Blue, I think, charges $15. I can't remember. There's a... Yeah, that's not the guy I'm thinking of. Rick Weiss is $8 in the mail. David Clyde was supposed to be one of the greatest players of all time. He came up without a single inning of Major League Baseball. Or minor league baseball. He went right straight to the majors at the age of 18. They kind of ruined him. Then he had some arm trouble and never panned out the way he should have. He was going to be like one of the best. So we just lost John Stearns, I think, a few months ago. Like I said, I always did like this 1980 set. I think Dave Ford signs. I should send that to him. I know Wayne Krenchicki's deceased, so I can't get that. Tim McCarver, I heard some of his teammates were saying he's not looking real good right now. So I don't know if he's still signing or not. Greg Lazinski charges $5. Raleigh Fingers, I think he charges $15. Gaylord Perry just recently died. Jay Johnstone's deceased. Bill Robinson's deceased. I think Dave Roberts might be deceased. Not 100%, but I think he might be. Here's a nice one. We finished this triple card. We bought this card and it already had Wahlberg on it, and we got the other two guys through the mail to finish it up. There's one of the Pirate ones. Bill Campbell just died a few weeks ago. He was such a good signer. I always liked Larry Gura. He was like one of my favorite players for some reason. Paul Spittorf is deceased. I think Marty Patton might be deceased. I'm not 100%. He might be. I always liked Roy Smalley too. I always liked anybody I saw on those father-son cards. I just always liked. He had a father-son card. His dad played in the majors. There's Jose Morales. And like I said, I had a lot of 80 cards. Bruce Robbins. There's like Lou Piniella and Bucky Dent. What do we got here? We're almost done with the 80s. Ralph Garr charges $5. I just saw Johnny Serena get him back. There's a Gorman Thomas Dave Kingman duel. I sent those to both those people. I think they were both $5 each, so that cost me $10. Here's the 81 Topps, and this is the last set in the binder. I really like this set, too. Like I said, I was 12 when this came out, so brings back lots and lots of memories. As you can tell, I got a bunch of the deceased guys in this. Joe Negro's deceased. I try to pick up the deceased guys as often as I can, like Don Baylor. I try to find those because I know I'll never be able to TTM them, so I might as well buy them. And if I can find them cheap, I'm always on the lookout. If I find them cheap, I buy them. I think Bobby Grich wants like $25 in the mail. So there's Tommy Boggs. We just lost him too. He was a good signer. George Hendricks, a really tough autograph. Larry Bittner just passed last year, I think. Bob Sykes over here. Every time I film, there's sirens. I don't know if you guys heard those sirens or not. Ron LaFleur charges $10 or $15 in the mail, I believe. Woody Fryman's deceased. I think they made a movie about Ron LaFleur. I remember watching it as a kid. Let's find a blue. I think Al Holland's $5 in the mail. I think Ray Burris wants $15 in the mail. And Ron Hassey wants $15 in the mail, I think. That's just too much for those guys. I'd rather just pick them up for a couple bucks on eBay. Joe Youngblood's $5 in the mail. I like that Jeff Burrows card. I picked that up on eBay. I think that Larry Dude's like $5 in the mail too. Larry Milbourne. Got that in the mail. Like Jim Palmer for $10. Rick Dempsey. I already have that card. back there. Why do I have that? 2 of those, and the other one wasn't even in the Padres spot. I gotta go back and find that. I think Dave Cash is a $5 fee, and Bob Shirley, I think he's $3 now. He was $5, but I think he found out he wasn't getting any mail and lowered it to $3. Grant Jackson's deceased. Jim Bibby's deceased. Matt Alexander wants $15. Bill Robinson is deceased. Lee Lacy, I think, wants $20 in the mail. So that's a pretty expensive page right there if you paid their prices. I think Dale Barra's $5 in the mail. I think Ramon's deceased. Steve Nicosia. George Foster, I think, is $8 in the mail. Charlie Lee Brandt. That Adam Devine's deceased. Or Adrian. Yeah, Adrian Devine. Al Oliver wants, I think, $10 in the mail. John Matlack. There's Fergie. I can't remember how much he wants, like $25 in the mail or something. It's pretty expensive. Bill Campbell, we just lost him. There's Paul Splittorff again. Like I said, Pat Underwood wants $5, I think, in the mail. Lamar Hoyt's deceased. Mike Squires, I think, is $5 in the mail. Oh, I have 2 Squires. 2 different photos. Why would they make 2? Oh, that's Mike Coburn. Never mind. I thought that was Squires for a second. I was saying, why would they make 2 of the same card? Same guy. Ed Farmer's deceased. He said it's hard to see the names through the camera. I was freaking out. Love these Drake cards. Paid $5 to Garvey, $5 to Kingman. And I think I picked the Bruce Bochy up in a deal somewhere. I ended up buying a team set of, or it's almost a team set. It was a lot of White Sox off one guy. I think I paid $40 for the whole lot, and I think Carlton charges $40 to sign. So I was like, cool, I'll buy that and get the whole team almost. I think that was including Baines too. And LaFleur, a lot of good ones. So it was a steal. There's a Goose Gossage sticker. There's another LaFleur. It had 2 LaFleurs. That's a Coke one. So yeah, I got a real good deal on that. There's another Gaylord Perry, another Louis Tiant. I think he's $10 in the mail. Here's the last page, guys. Barry Foote. I saw Johnny Serena get that the other day, and I was thinking I didn't have that in my set, but hey, I guess I got it. There's Guidry. Tom Underwood, he's deceased. Can't remember who signed this Phillies card. Can't tell. But all right, guys. It's a pretty short video this time. It's not 30 minutes. It's only 19. But tell me what your favorite thing was, and if you made it to the end here, tell me what your favorite one is. Comment, like, subscribe. Like I said, please like the video because, like I said, it helps the algorithm. And like I said, we got a lot of cool stuff coming up. So keep an eye out on the channel. And thanks, guys. Please like, please subscribe, comment, all that great stuff. Until next time, peace.